You're watching PTV.
Hey, this is Benji from Let's Go to the Park, and I want my PTV. Yeah.
You're watching PTV.
From the San Francisco Bay Area, it's time for PTV Live. And now, here are the stars of PTV Live: Arnie, Doug, Ben, and Sherry.
Good evening, everyone. It's so silly. Welcome to PTV Live, everyone. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
Oh, wow.
What is she getting dressed?
It's like a disembodied voice. Oh, there she is.
She's got her pad.
I'm multitasking.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Human beings are only allowed to do one thing.
Well, I have to because I've got 50 little gift boxes to make, and the pen on the Cricut is not working for me, so I need to figure out why.
What is
Oh,
this?
is this for...
What is this? Yay, Doug is smiling.
Oh, I could change that quickly.
For the babies
Yeah,
1 year
for
birthday.
Party
And I've
Central.
I've got these Cricut metallic markers, but they're not writing as fine as I would like it.
Okay.
And it's not,
That is truly a first world problem.
and it is.
And why are we doing this for a first grader? Oh my
A
god.
1-year-old.
A 1-year-old?
Because it's a red egg and ginger party. A modified red egg and ginger, which is very traditional.
Gene,
In the
thank you
tiny-
so much for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate
You could
that.
do what my brother did and went and basically made almost like a miniature wedding out of his first-year-old daughter.
Well, this isn't going to be. I mean, that's the way a traditional red egg and ginger birthday party is in the Chinese culture.
Oh, when
It's very, very formal, but
Oh.
yeah, but my kids are doing a modified one because they don't want all of the,
Pomp and circumstance.
the bigness of a party.
We're getting questions here about the weather because everyone heard that it snowed in California.
You know what?
Such a rarity.
two blocks away from the school up the hill, it was snowing. The parents were coming to pick up their kids, and the cars were covered with snow.
Oh my gosh.
And it was 2 blocks up.
Was this last week?
Today.
Today.
snowing today. Yeah, there were
Yeah.
parts of the Bay Area that received snow today. We received nothing but hail.
Sup, kid?
We had rain, and I had thunder at school.
I was on the 16th floor of a building in downtown Oakland, so I have no idea what was going on outside. Other than this, a fire alarm went off in our building,
Oh, no.
and we had no idea.
What?
There was no alarm that went off on our floor. I went down in the elevator, and the alarm was sounding in the lobby.
Oh,
And
And you went
It's
down
just-
the elevator?
it was a little unnerving. I didn't know there was an alarm. It wasn't ringing.
Oh.
Oh, it's a crusty old building you're in, so I mean it's a death trap when it comes to an earthquake. So
Pretty
yeah,
much.
yay.
it's not what you want.
Oh, it's good to see Todd and Holly.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Mr.
like
Christmas
those people.
Clatter had a show last week, which was
Is it
very
200 days or
entertaining.
199 days?
Uh,
So when is it?
it's very close to 200 days
How many
until
more days until September 16th?
201.
Ooh, tomorrow's 200 days until we start decorating for Christmas.
yeah.
September 16th is 200 days starting tomorrow.
But it was great because Todd did a show last week on his channel, Christmas Clatter, about the
Chat
latest
GPT.
AI thing, Chat GPT.
Brilliant.
He asked questions of the AI, and it was really interesting, the results. So go check that out if you can. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We have a lot happening here tonight. We're going to be premiering a new segment called Cookbook Corner. And obviously, every week you see us here in the studio. All those books behind us, just about, 90% of them? 95%?
They're all my little children. I have about 1,500 children. They're all precious. I know him like he knows ornaments.
It's true.
And they are, I could be going around, have it, and I have a special app that I keep all my babies in order. They're right here. It's called CLZ Books. And I have them all in here. I can't see when I'm out, so I have to tell it, do I have this book?
Yeah, he has a book, Baby Mama Somewhere.
Huh?
Why this is you have a book, Baby Mama Somewhere?
Book Baby Mama?
Yeah.
It's called the Pleasant Hill Library.
And that was the most incredible thing.
And a super chat from Margie. Love you guys and Funny Doug.
And Funny Doug.
You guys think that I try at this? I really don't.
By the way, I
made him wet himself on Saturday because I was saying stuff, and he was just like, I can't drive.
I do want people to notice that when it comes time for us to do our cookbook corner thing, his little thing went away. Right there. The Orlando guy helped us with another.
Yeah, his generosity.
And this one's really cute. So I think you'll like that one when we start doing that segment. But everyone, yeah, if you're not following him, go follow the Orlando guy too. Shall we go ahead and start with a drink?
I guess.
You know what? This drink, remember, all drinks are sponsored by
Miss Wanda
at Cruising for Food. So
ow.
Let's go ahead and make a cocktail. And there we are. Okay, everyone. You see right here, we have...
It's not pea. It literally is... I peeled that car orange.
It's a car margarita we're going to be making tonight.
Ooh, that sounds
I have 7 oranges. Ben has 7 oranges.
And this is sponsored by Cruising for Food. So thank you very much, Wanda, for this beautiful shaker that we have here. I'm going to start by...
I better not break it.
Yeah, I'm going to start by putting ice in it.
I still smell like orange oil. And it got all over me.
Yeah, Doug did a good job of squeezing, getting every little last piece of the car orange out.
Squeezing. And squeeze.
I'm going to start by putting in the juice. So the orange juice and the lime juice are both here in the Pyrex thing. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the cocktail shaker. Let's get the shaker here.
This should be good.
And then I'm going to add an ounce and a half of tequila.
Mid-shelf is fine.
Where did this recipe come from?
The interweb. I was trying to find something chocolatey.
Okay, let me go ahead. As long as I've got that, let me go ahead and give one of those.
Where was I when I did that?
That little smiley face?
Yeah, you showed me the picture of that.
That was the downtown Pleasant Hill.
Almost 2 years ago, we did the live show at the Hallmark store in beautiful downtown Pleasant Hill.
Dang.
So I'm going to put in an ounce and a half of tequila in this drink.
Wanda, a cara is like a navel orange. It's just a little sweeter. It's a breaded, hybrid.
Wood orange.
And they're sweeter, more orangey, and they're more of a pinker flesh. So if you probably peeled it open, it kind of looks like grapefruit.
Yeah, it's an orange that's been around for about 40 years.
It came out of Venezuela in the 70s. Came up to California.
Came up to California in the 80s.
Yeah, and then they had to breed it like crazy. So now it's mass made.
And now this is just an orange liqueur. We use Cointreau. You could use triple sec, or you could use what's another one of our favorites? Grand Marnier. You can use that. But in this case, we're just using an ounce of the Cointreau. So that's everything in the drink. Let me go ahead and put on the cocktail shaker top. And
you have the cap on it.
Put the cap on.
I'm very nervous.
Okay, we're shaking that up. It's good. It's good. Now I just strain it into this little coupe glass, which is really cool.
From in the States, Sal.
Yeah. And this is I've never had this drink.
No.
It is a car margarita.
It's basically.
Are you just mixing the one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just making the one.
I'll have Ace.
Sorry, Richard.
It was a lot of work to get the juice out of that one little orange.
I just
Okay.
wanted one. We just wanted to have the one. Is it spiked orange juice? Is essentially what it is.
Essentially, it is.
It's spiked orange juice.
Give it a try. See what you
It's
think.
like a mimosa.
Yeah.
Only with tequila.
Yeah.
These can be very dangerous.
This is a very dangerous drink.
wow. They're
It's
delicious.
it's smooth. Yeah, this is definitely a winner. So,
Put it up there.
yeah.
Oh, put it up so I can. Oh, it looks more yellowy.
There you go.
It's more orangey.
Yeah. So, oh, by the way, yeah. Wanda, you wanted to know if it was what kind of tequila? It's actually a legato. So,
What is
a legato blanco. So, a reposado would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be smooth. But in this case, just a mid-shelf tequila for mixed drinks.
Mezcal is what I want to start getting into.
All I hear is Miss Othmar talking.
Wah, 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 wah.
I like
I know nothing about booze.
I like
don't
Sean's
either.
idea of calling it Doug's Orange Crush.
It's absolutely delicious. I mean, even the orange, you could do it with orange.
Yeah.
juice. I mean, car's not going to buy
But that's really good. But
I need to get mezcal because I was like watching this Australian guy who's a bartender, Steve the bartender.
Yeah.
And he's always making stuff with mezcal. And I'm like, I don't know what it is.
yeah,
But it's a tequila, but made with a different plant.
Doug's Best Squeeze. I like that.
His mean squeeze.
And there he is. Jim, hello.
Can we get some more sunshine, please?
Yes, indeed, we can.
No, I'm
It's actually
enjoying
been
the
raining a
rain,
lot here, so
cold.
we're fine. But Jim, welcome to the show. It's good to see you here. Jim does his live show on Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. He had a huge audience last Tuesday, so go check him out.
It was the whole Fat Tuesday thing.
We were
Mildly.
doing a Tuesday show, and it was a fun show.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I bet I know nothing.
Yeah, Todd knows nothing about it. Only reason why we know about liquors and things like that is because we've been experimenting now for years.
Oh yeah, it's
Having
like,
an open bar here at the villa, it looks like I drink all the time, but really this is the only cocktail I have every week.
I'm like, we'll make one, or we'll make something, and we'll share it in 2 glasses. So if it's 4 or 5 ounces, it'll be 2 ounces, and we'll nurse on that for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's watered down.
I spent most of the day with the guys on Saturday, and there was not a mention of booze at all. Period.
No, it's more talk
They're
than
not drinkers. They drink on the show, and that's about it.
Again, that was the Car Margarita sponsored by Cruising for Food. So, Wanda, thank you so much. And now that I have a drink in hand, what, Sherry?
I just got a text from a friend saying they're watching. They've got everything but the tequila.
Tell them to bring everything over.
They have a tree full of limes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice. Very nice.
our citrus. We need to feed it. They're sad.
Yeah. Our citrus does need help.
It's sad citrus.
So now that I have a drink in hand, I think we can go ahead and do a movie. Shall we do a movie review? Let's do the Hallmark Channel movie review. Oh no.
Oh no! Wah, wah,
Well, that's
wah.
weird.
What happened?
Best.
Well, hold on just a second. That shouldn't be. Let me find out what happened to that.
Please stand by. Okay.
Well, it shouldn't have happened. We've got easily everything's ready to go.
Did you test it before the show?
is this in the your?
I thought I tested everything.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, here we go. So let me go ahead and do that again.
Let's have a movie review.
Yeah,
I don't know.
here we go. And scene.
Ad.
That did not work.
Taxi drones. Okay.
Okay, just imagine a lot of drones going over.
Oh, bad.
We'll work on that for next week.
I hear music. I
Okay,
don't see.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-import it because right now it's actually I had everything scheduled, everything's programmed through the computer, but for some reason it is now wanting to read the little hard drive that we have. And the hard drive is
Wow.
acting up right now.
It's
So
hissing, yeah.
yeah. So anyway, there should be a little bit of a background there. You're not seeing it. It really
Yeah.
is there. So I'm not sure why it's doing that, but apologies to everyone. It really does work, but for
I think
some
they've
reason,
seen it.
yeah.
Okay, so there's this movie that happened on Hallmark. Had all kinds of Jewish cliches, family cliches. Very entertaining. I liked it. 7.5 grounds.
Do you know the
Yes.
cons?
Yeah, the concept of the movie was there was
I didn't see it.
oh
I haven't seen it yet. Just go ahead and talk about it. I'll watch it later.
it actually is a cute film.
It actually, I like.
There's an artist who wants to be a full-fledged artist that survives on her art, but in the meantime, her parents encouraged her to get a degree to teach, which is a good thing because she's actually fallen back on her degree to teach art. She has sculpted this full-size male statue, and she refers to him as Clay.
Her perfect man.
Yeah, it's she formed him
Oh,
as
brother.
her perfect man. She would talk to the statue as she was developing it, and this is all pre-story because this happened prior to the movie starting. So it's just discussed during the first 15 minutes of the film. She runs into this weirdo neighbor of hers who has an amulet that she gives to the artist.
Okay.
What was the artist's name?
Rachel.
Rachel.
Rachel. Okay. She gives Rachel this amulet. The amulet is a magical amulet and it's supposed to bring things to life. Well, they put the amulet on the statue during a thunderstorm, and overnight the statue becomes real.
Is he dressed?
He is, well, he's got something on over his waist.
Okay.
Good thing. But
Okay.
but he
Figure it out.
the thing is that once the movie plays out, she realizes that the perfect man isn't necessarily everything she wants the man to be. She realizes that she wants a man to challenge her. And that's at the end of the film.
Oh boy.
But that happens in the last 10 minutes of film, just like a regular Hallmark film every time. But it was still a very cute film, very well done, and actually really funny.
I chuckled 3 times, so that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, for a
thought it-
Hallmark film,
Paced well. It was a little creative. Just little things about it. I was actually entertained.
I was too. It was entertaining.
It was just because it sounds horrible because he read it and I'm like, oh, statue come to life. And,
Yeah.
But it was, the overbearing, Jewish mother or father. And, but at least her father, which is the husband, got his balls back because the mother totally had those controlled in the relationship and she pissed at him. She said, no, our marriage is not great because she kept on saying all this stuff about you got to get married. But at least the husband finally stuck up to it and got his cojones back because I'm like, good for him.
Richard does have questions though. Where does he get a social security card? How does he have ID questions? I have questions.
Oh yeah, he was getting all kinds of
I kept asking myself that kind of thing throughout the whole film. It's like, how would he even be able to get onto an airplane without any type of ID?
Well,
I mean,
how do you take the LSAT test?
Jobs the model right away.
Yeah, he gets a job. Everything's magical.
Yeah.
You suspend life.
He scored a perfect score on his LSAT test so he could go to law school. He became proficient as a chef. I mean, everything was just perfect with this guy, other than the fact that he'd been formed out of clay and brought to life by an amulet.
Yeah. But
It was
I mean,
okay.
you have to
It was good.
really, truthfully, for that film, you have to completely suspend reality whatsoever. It's a typical fantasy kind of thing.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah,
it was a film just to make for fun.
That's
Mhm.
what it is.
And it was a fun 2 hours.
Balls back for Christmas.
Yeah.
All right, you guys can stop now.
Actually, considering that it was a Jewish film, wouldn't it be Balls Back for Hanukkah?
Yes! A full matzo ball.
We're a family show, remember?
True. This is true. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We gave it, what, a 7.5? So 7.5
It's
crowns.
PG. It's called parental guidance. It means things can get said. And really, double entendres, if these kids are that smart, great, go more power for them. And you know, they've heard a lot worse.
Yeah. So, okay, we'll be right back though. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break here and hopefully things will work fine. You're watching PTV Live. We'll be right back.
We use the Friendly TV app to watch Hallmark. And now we can watch Lifetime, History, A&E, and more. There are over 30 channels from which to choose. We can even add Hallmark movies now to our subscription. Plans start at just $6.99 a month with no commitments. Download the Friendly TV app today at try.friendlytv.com.
Pepper Tree Villa has a shop with unique designs for PTV. Luffy the Snowman is back in stock, and now there are new designs available. You can now help save the pine cones. Go to peppertreevilla.redbubble.com or download the Redbubble app and search for Pepper Tree Villa. Remember, your purchase helps support our channel. Please, help Doug save the pine cones. Visit our Redbubble shop today.
You're watching PTV.
You guys are all dirty little birds out there. I'm reading the comments. Parental guidance. Filthy, dirty little birds.
So I am trying to get the background working, but right now it's just not working. So apologies, everyone. There will be a little flaws in the visuals here, but you get the idea of what's going on with our show. Doug's holding a little treat that we bought.
Meat stick.
If you saw my
Turkey.
if you saw my latest episode of Life with Ben, and hung in long enough, you saw that Doug purchased this at Dollar Tree.
So I don't know what I mean. It's just going to be great. I
Okay.
think.
Well, let's
You're
read
the
the.
one that said they're from Butter. It's from Butterball. They know how to do turkey.
Well,
Well, they do. I mean, I would never buy one.
it's actually.
I just love the idea.
It's made by another company. They just licensed the name, so that's kind of scary. It's turkey.
But it has a big American flag down there.
It's turkey thigh meat, mechanically separated meat, turkey, water, dextrose, salt, and contains a list of other little things like preservatives and stuff. So,
All you have to know is that Doug bought it at Dollar Tree. Enough said.
and it is turkey jerky. Yes.
Wow.
I like
That's
that.
a little pungent.
I like that Noah refers to it as Turkey Slim Jim.
It is a turkey.
Okay, here we go. It's not bad.
It's not awful, but let's just say I would not run to the store to go grab that. Like, ooh,
I thought it would be a little
I need
bit
a
more-
turkey stick.
I thought it would be a little more spice and more nitrates, but
But if you're hungry and that's all you had, you would go for it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's not.
That bothers
I mean, it's
Who?
plastic fake food.
Alex.
Yeah, he's at 10 or 12,000.
What bothers you, Doug?
Everyone's making fun about the mechanically separated meat, but
Oh yeah, we like our meats mechanically separated and extruded into a tube
Okay.
with a slimy skin on it. I mean, it's not bad. It's very salty. Oh. Turkey beaks and feet. I thought I mean, it actually just tastes like stuffing. You know what? This would look really good if you chop it up really fine and put it in turkey stuffing and stuff it in a turkey with like cornbread stuffing. So you have little bits of jerky in it. Actually, that sounds. I don't want to take another bite.
You know
I'm
what?
going to wash it down with Diet Dr. Pepper.
We
Do
were
you want to be a pepper too?
Tom and I were taken for dim sum yesterday afternoon, and the man that hosted that took us was ordering, and he said, "Do you guys like chicken feet?"
Oh yeah, did you tell him the hub is?
Oh, thank you.
Tom would eat it.
No, I don't know.
Really? He's had that before.
Chicken feet? I don't think he has.
Okay.
Now Doug's hands smell like orange turkey.
Yeah, they still smell like orange.
Oh, that's gross, Doug.
You know, it's not bad. It's jerky. I mean, it's just.
Richard's munching on some deluxe nuts from Publix and they're horrible.
Oh,
That's too bad.
deluxe nuts that are.
And yeah, you know, Ken, yeah, some cultures do love chicken feet. I know Tom has had chicken feet in the past. Early 80s. I remember that at a potluck at church.
That's right. He did
No,
because
butterball burp.
he was actually dared by Eric Sorensen,
Yes. Yes, he was.
and he did it. And I had just about tossed my cookies.
Yeah,
Oh,
Well, you know what? Not cookies, but our next segment. Let's
I
go
need
ahead.
something to cleanse the palate.
Yeah, let's cleanse our palate. Let's go ahead and go for it. It is Cookbook Corner with Doug.
And don't tell me which one I like the most, or it's like Sophie's Choice. I like them all. I'll be right back.
He is going to go get the sample of what we made out of that book, Even Better Brownies by Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson is a food blogger out in New York. He actually has a blog called Mike Eats NYC or Mike Bakes NYC.
I would cut it in here, but it would make a ginormous mess.
And but that's
oh my
That's
gosh,
what it
those
looks
look good.
And they weigh a ton.
yeah. So
I'm going to go cut it.
we've been waiting to try these brownies because as we were making them, it was interesting. We have a little video here that I can show you of how things were done. So, of course, with a brownie, in this recipe, you prepare the pan ahead of time. And yes, indeed, they are glossy brownies. The thing is that the chocolate you see there is not just regular chocolate you see at a bakery. That's Valrhona chocolate from Europe. And this recipe specifically says to go ahead and use butter, but you got to boil it down. It's got to get it to a vigorous simmer. So we finally got it down. And then you pour it over the chocolate that's been mixed with other things like cocoa powder and espresso powder. You have to let it sit, and then you have to mix it up. So he did that. And this is him just stirring it up, getting the chocolate mixture ready to go. And some people are saying that there's some buffering. Apologies for that. I'm not sure what's going on. We had full bandwidth when we started, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Anyway, that's the chocolate going on. And then this is a sped up video here of Doug assembling the rest of the brownies. Start with some sugar and some brown sugar, and then you'll also put in some vanilla extract, some kosher salt, and some. The last thing, 3 eggs, I think is what it was. And no booze this time. No booze in the brownie.
Okay. But you got to look at this, people.
Well, hold on. We'll show them after the video here because we're showing what's going on. Is Doug has to do each thing separately. This is how the recipe is done in Mike's cookbook. So now I cut this down, but he actually had to mix that for 10 minutes.
Lots of air
to incorporate a lot of air into it.
Wow.
I have to admit, boxed brownies are amazing. I don't diss boxed brownies. I like boxed brownies, especially Ghirardelli.
Yeah, but there he is.
But if you want to make them from scratch, I'm always...
But when he did it, he finally did the chocolate, put in the chocolate with the egg. Then you had to mix cocoa powder and flour by sifting it in and folding it in. Kind of like folding in the cheese. But in this case, fold in the dry ingredients. And... Alex is talking about Valrhona. Says yes. Oh, it's the best.
Yeah.
It really is. Valrhona is great chocolate. So then,
it's like this frosting.
That is the thickest brownie batter we've ever seen.
Wow, that
really fat.
Really is thick.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have a lot of air in it too. So that's so. My gosh.
What it was weird. They wanted you to take it out about 3/4 or about halfway through.
And what is the tool you're using to spread all everything?
An offset spatula and our wonderfully filthy stove.
Yeah. So
you're having to look how fudgy these suckers are. They're like Play-Doh. See? Okay.
They're very fudgy. When you usually bake, it says pull out, put a toothpick in, pull it out, and when it comes out clean, it's done. In this case, it was supposed to come out when it was still a little gooey. So Doug did it by internal temperature instead of dryness.
Because it was way, 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 way not going to get cooked.
And it is a bougie brownie.
But they're not undercooked. They're cooked to temperature.
Yeah.
So they're still gooey.
These are amazing.
This is one of the best brownies that's ever come out of the kitchen at Village. At the Villa.
Scratch. Because there's different textures of brownie. This is super soft.
Yeah. So,
oh my God, these are really good. They're not sweet at all.
Yeah. So no, they're not. They're not overly sweet at all. You really get a good hit of chocolate with it. So yeah. So the book itself.
All because of Sherry.
Yeah. This was just one recipe that we did.
What was it? I need thread.
So we
went to go to Joanne.
We got this at Joanne. Even it's a book of 50 recipes, and the thing is, Mike Johnson is not a full-time chef or baker.
He's an attorney.
He's an attorney. What, Sherry?
He didn't have to get it.
No, I was unsupervised, and I was bored, and you were looking at patterns. So I was wondering, and I saw this was sitting there right in front of me, so I'm ooh, I love brownies. Next to donuts.
But he is a blogger of Mike Bakes NYC, and he has 50 recipes of blondies, shortbread.
I opened it up immediately, and I went to this page. And I'm like, I bought about it. It's
Samoas.
Well,
that's going to be the other one.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's the picture. You know Samoas from Girl Scout cookies?
Yeah.
So you do make them, they taste like Samoa cookies. They're called Samoa brownies. There's the recipe. So I opened it up and I'm like, oh God, Samoa's, Girl Scout cookies. So there's some other really good, great ideas, great modification.
Yeah.
See, I would love to make this for Wanda. It's gluten-free, but I can't. It's gluten-free almond flour. So strike one, strike two. Yeah. I give up.
But as far as the recipes go, I looked through that thing.
I did not have the meat stick.
Because
it's a little smoky, so I think I wish we did brownies first and the meat stick next.
Now, for that particular cookbook,
Now
though,
it's sullied. Oh,
for that cookbook, I would say I would probably go ahead and do 90% of the recipes in that book. It was that impressive for me. But he's a cookbook attorney. Yeah. He's an attorney
dude in New York
who wrote a cookbook. He does a blog. Mike Johnson is his name. And I'll tell you, I highly recommend this. This is a good book.
it looks like. Pictures are exquisite.
Yeah. And recipes, this is one of those books that when you read the recipe, you're going to want to read it 2-3 times and then follow it to a T.
Glazed ginger bars.
So-
Gingerbread. Ginger doodle. So like snickerdoodle, I can't read.
Ginger Doodle cookie
I
bars.
got to get my glasses. Maple glazed apple blondies.
But yeah, blondies, brownies, bars,
Oh, those are great.
shortbread.
That's amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel still tastes like meat stick. That's my. I should have said no. We're gonna go brownies first, meat stick second. Because
Or you could have just not done the meat stick at all.
I don't know why we did meat stick, but he was doing the show. We're like, oh, we're doing this, and I'm like, okay. Ginger doodle.
Yeah,
sounds like a dog.
That sounds like a dog breed. Yeah, indeed it does. So that is the first installment of Cookbook Corner. And
I got to do something about them. I have
so-
way lifetime supply.
so again, that was Cookbook Corner.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Richard of Howard.
Yeah, Richard did a great job on that little intro there for us. So thank you, Richard.
On
Really
the
appreciate it.
idea, too, because he's like teasing and more teasing.
Yeah, exactly. But so we're going to go ahead and take another quick break here. And we'll come back with a couple more segments here before we wrap up the show. Everyone, thank you so much for being here tonight. You're watching PTV Live. We'll be right back.
You can help support the broadcast quality episodes of The Orlando Guide by shopping online for my exclusive Orlando, Florida themed clothing, including my ultra soft fleece hoodies for men and women, or the immensely popular tie-dye caps that fits all sizes. With my 407 original brand apparel, you can tell the world you love Orlando without saying you love Orlando. Shop now at The Orlando Guy, where American Express is warmly welcomed.
You're gonna make it after all.
He's working it down. They gave him a bigger piece. He got the little corners.
Yeah, that brownie just finishing it off is delicious.
I'm just upset that I
So, yeah, it's one of those segments that people really like. What did we get this week?
We need to just change that to more crap delivery.
Yeah.
What did we get? Yeah.
Well, one thing that we got, I don't have a picture of it. It's a little bag that was filled with little pieces of hardware. Now, if you look around our office, you can see right above Doug's head, there's a piece of art that's hanging on the wall there. Okay. We have art everywhere in the house like that. But there were some instances where we had art that had not yet been framed.
It was collecting, and it was taking a little while.
So
we did it.
we framed it.
In years.
Well, took a while.
Yeah. But we finally did it. And we got in the mail the little what do they call them, like cleats or something, put on the back of the frame.
They're frame hooks.
The frame hook and little screws. So we screwed those to the frame and everything was fine. And how many did we do? 15?
18.
18 pieces of art. And one of the things that we framed is sitting right between us on the floor if you look closely, you can see
I'll pick it up.
right there on the floor. And this is something that I've had in my collection for easy 25 years, but I've never framed it. And you can see that is an original production cell of Bullwinkle for like a breakfast cereal commercial.
So I moved the cell, the painted cell over, and kept the sketch. So we just did a see your light,
But on and then on the back side of the frame,
we put those in.
that's what we got in the mail.
Okay.
So we're sullying up our house with more art.
And not everyone knows what Bullwinkle is, but we do.
We do. Grew up with them.
Exactly.
I guess it's our turn to say
Yeah.
what we got.
Yeah,
Do you have
it is.
anything?
No.
Okay,
That's-
this is pretty much what we wanted to feature this week on our More Crap Delivery segment from our end. If you saw the episode of Life with Ben that was posted this past Thursday, you'll know that we did a tour of 4 different locations of Dollar Tree. And one of the things that Sherry really wanted to find was these special lights for Easter that are in the form of marshmallow peeps, little bunnies. We didn't find them.
Nope.
So she went online and ordered them and brought them right to us. That's our More Crap delivery right here. We have,
I was actually looking for the 10-inch ones.
yeah,
And those they were being sold at Dollar Plus.
Dollar Tree.
I mean Dollar
Dollar
Tree.
Tree Plus.
Plus.
It's a type of concept store by Dollar Tree that is not in our region yet.
Yeah, they've got items that are $3 and $5, and nobody had the 10-inch
But anyway,
Peeps bunnies.
Are they
I
on?
don't know that you're going to be able to see these with the light on. Can you cut the light for a second?
Richard says those look like lighted poops. Just saying.
Well,
Hashtag
poops, peeps. It's the little switch on to the right, down at the bottom. You just turn it. There you go. There you go.
I mean, they're probably better in person.
They are. They are. These just look like little colorful suppositories.
Oh, they do not. I would not put a bunny up my behind.
It's for your protection, okay?
One notch down. No, down. There you go. That's much better. So anyway, these are the Peeps bunny lights that will be hopefully carried at Dollar Tree.
Yeah,
but if
I
you
don't
can't find
know.
them at Dollar Tree, go online at dollartree.com and
You only have to buy 4 packages. That's the minimum on that. Usually it's a case of 36, but
A case
those
of
I can get.
that's a
They'll
lot
go-
of peeps.
They'll go under my TV with Easter stuff.
yeah.
Benji says there's
Got it
peeps.
all- Now I've got all St. Patrick's Day stuff underneath there.
What did Benji say?
There's some peepsatories.
You guys are getting worse and worse. I don't understand you guys.
Do they have like sanding sugar over it, or are they just very plain and plastic?
No, they're just plain.
No, they are plain. There's nothing glittery or sandy about these. They are just a smooth plastic.
That's supposed to light up.
Yeah.
I mean, they're taking that brand and running with it and taking. Well, I can add whatever. If you're trying to go to Peeps, what we got at Target, on Saturday
Yeah.
with a hidden gift card.
Yeah, there are plenty. And things are plenty. You can peeps just about anywhere anymore.
Yeah, and the thing is when I grew up, each holiday was very distinct for. You knew that holiday you were going to get that, and then that holiday was going to get that. Now Peeps are made for each holiday.
Well, it's like this that I picked up last summer. This is an inflatable Peep bunny.
Does it light up?
Yeah, you open up the box, you bring it out, and
Does it light?
It's 4 feet tall. No.
How tall is it?
Can't be as tall as it can't be as tall as
The
that
light. The
one.
light is fighting with everything here. Hold on a second. There it is.
4 feet.
No, well, it's 4 feet high, but lead-in length is 5'11". So it'll sit behind us here on.
That's scary.
It's a big bunny.
Oh
It's
my
not-
word!
Very plasticky. I wonder if it's going to
Not
smell like China.
nearly as big as the one that was on display in a corner house near Megan.
Yeah.
That one was huge.
I
That
bet
one
it
was,
has that like
that one was about
plasticky
8
smell. That
This
smells
will be coming after St. Patrick's Day. This will appear on set.
I don't think Peeps should what?
be considered a food item. It isn't. It's a science experiment.
Yeah.
I mean, as a kid, I ate them because that's what you did. You looked forward to them.
Well,
It was it. You had your few, and that was fine. As we get older, oh God, I can't.
well, okay. Sherry, last week we did a craft where some of us seemed to be a little challenged by it.
Yeah.
And you wanted to kind of like show people exactly what was going on with it. So we decided to go ahead and do a repeat of some of that particular craft so that you could see.
At least just the folding of it, so
Yeah.
we can at least see what was going on with it, because we didn't have a clear view. But we have our overhead camera set up tonight.
So let's go ahead and get started with crafting with Sherry then.
You guys have
Okay.
to plug it in.
You'll have to start the camera.
Do I
again.
have to go back in again?
Yeah, just it went to sleep. That's okay. We're in a situation here where we've been having some technical difficulties
So
today.
everything
So
sleeps. It's all that it's saving the energy crap. I'm like, I want it on.
by the way, a little side note here. Alagi says peeps are typically hard as a rock. There is a coffee house downtown in where we live, and they have a row of peeps that they put out every Easter.
Really?
Yeah, and they see how hard they can
Oh,
get.
they petrify within days, and they're hard as a rock.
Yeah.
So you put them on the display case of it, the glass case, and they're just
That's amazing.
petrified. It's
That is
like,
amazing.
you guys have peep? Oh, we're hitting dialing for dollars.
Wally World has tons of peeps, according to.
Do you
Al.
have
No, it's
it?
Cloud9. So, okay, here we go.
So we have it there. This is the overhead cam. We'll go ahead and do it this way. Sherry, thank you so much for doing this again. I really appreciate that. I know some people were a little floored by how things were done. It kind of was a little confusing at times.
Okay, so this is what it looks like finished. Let me turn you around.
Oh yeah, you can.
This cam, I'm using the different camera so I can turn it around. I don't have to turn
I'm
the
getting dizzy.
So there you go. That's what it looks like finished, okay? This is what you're going to do. You just take
Oh, really?
some of the doilies out.
That's interesting. Kathy says there's Mall of America has a huge peep store.
Oh,
Ugh. Okay, here we go.
I don't like an M&M store.
You fold it in half.
and make sure scallop meets scallop.
Yeah. Then open it up. Bring that scallop to that center fold on both sides. Crease it. Then open it up. And you're going to bring the scallop to this first fold.
Mara's asking if Mod Podge would make peeps permanent.
They might. And then what you're going to do is once you get it there, you're going to turn it over and you're going to flip it back and you're just going to accordion pleat it back to the center.
Oh, by the way, Mar thinks your nails are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
She just had them done.
So again, bring that first scallop to the front, turn it over, fold it on the fold that you had made, turn it over, bring it to the center so that it'll look like this. And then you take it and you fold it in half onto itself like this. So basically that's what you've got. And then you take a little piece of... Who's making fun of me now?
Well, first, Jean says that we should be cooking scallops next week instead of folding them. And then Richard says that every craft that you have should include Mod Podge. So he's going to sue.
Let him. So then what you're going to do is just fold this in half, bring the edges up to meet each other, put a crease in it, and then take a piece of your double-sided tape, put it down right in the center.
And this is where I was having issues last week, where I couldn't undo the tape cover. But of course, Sherry, being a professional, gets it done in just a matter of seconds. And
this is what you're gonna end up with, like, and you're gonna want to make sure that this first fold is up, so that it doesn't look funny when you put it together. So again, we'll do another one. And I did 6 of these for the 6?
5.
5. Okay, here's the doily.
Wanda thinks your nails are pretty too.
Thank you. Bring it up. Fold it right down the middle like that.
And Sean says that Sherry's a pro.
Open it up. Bring the scallop right to that middle fold on both sides. So it's like that. Open it up. Bring this scallop back up to that first fold and crease it. Turn it back over, and on this crease right here that was folded this way, you're going to fold it back on itself. And then when you do that, when you go to fold it back in, it meets right in the middle. So, first fold, turn it over. The crease that you had made originally is going to get folded back on itself. And turn it over, and you're going to bring the whole thing and fold it to the middle.
That's a really good question.
What's that?
Richard wants to know the etymology of the word doily.
I don't know. Turn it over. You've got this crease like that. You're going to fold it in on itself again.
Oh, and Wanda thinks this is a beautiful moth.
Then you're going to fold it in half. Crease it.
This is mesmerizing.
Another piece of tape.
That's the part I misunderstood last week.
Right in the center.
Mar, I was here for the entire thing in front of me, and I was misunderstanding it.
Fold it back on itself. Get another piece of tape.
Did you take all the doilies upstairs last week after they were done?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yours is in there.
Okay, that's that. Yeah.
And then put a piece of tape on one side.
At the time, it was used as an adjective, as in doily stuffs or doily suit. Later usage shifted to refer to a small ornamental napkin used at dessert, known as a doily napkin.
Okay. I learned how to crochet doilies from my grandmother when I was younger. Okay, so make sure that you've got the fold, that first fold up,
And Kathy, it kind of does look like a fan, doesn't it?
and then you're going to take it and you're going to meet the center there, and you're going to tape it together. So now you've got 2 doilies together, and you're going to do that 3 more times. A circle like this. Now these ones are done with 4-inch doilies. I've got 6-inch doilies that I have not tried it with yet.
But that would make a huge
ornament, yeah. And then you just cut out. I used what did I use on this? This was a vintage Christmas card that I printed out freebie online, and then I stamped, I used a paper cutter,
paper punch
with the scalloped edges on it. And then you just either put glue or tape and put it right on the center. You could also use them as gift tags if you wanted to just use plain paper and write names on it. So that's how you folded them. So for those of you that were wondering how I did it, that's how I did it.
You need to Mod Podge it now.
No, I do not. I could Mod Podge spray it. I've got Mod Podge spray that's a top coat. So at any rate, yeah, I would be able to do 3 more and I'd have the full circle.
Now,
or you know what? You could use the bigger ones and just put 2 of them together like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then put a wooden bead on it and
okay,
make an angel.
Now, I'd like to show something here on camera that Sherry has made for St. Patrick's Day in the form of decorations for our bathroom.
Oh,
we have an area that's above the toilet with 3 hooks that we put little things on it to represent each season. Now, for St. Patrick's Day, we didn't have anything this year, so Sherry created 3 signs. This one, all these were done on the Cricut, and that is just a simple metal heart that she got at Dollar Tree and used Cricut vinyl to do the pattern. And the patterns you can get online just about anywhere. Cricut Design Space features a lot of the things that you can just go ahead and purchase right away.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Just simple outline of clovers.
Shamrocks.
I'm sorry, shamrocks. And then this one, which is a more intricate one. It says St. Patrick's Day Shamrock Cafe. Irish coffee and beer.
Together?
No. But Sherry likes to keep busy. And
those were, yeah.
She's retiring later this year, so I can only imagine what our house is going to be like once she has everything available at her as far as time goes.
I finished a couple of 5x7s that are on that wall now that
yeah, these are decorations that we have around the house for St. Patrick's Day. This is a Mickey Mouse wreath that Sherry made on the show last year.
Yeah. And that's all filled up with pictures now.
The audio was out?
For us. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had it for a second. I had to cough.
Oh, okay.
Backing up a Vlermoose.
And then this is behind our couch in our living room.
Like I said, we're not Irish. We're just wannabe.
That's the little pot of gold we made last year also.
Yeah, I have mine behind us on the set.
And mine is at my office.
And then this is a simple gold tree that Sherry found at Michael's, and she strung a couple of strands of simple lights.
Shamrock lights.
Shamrock lights from Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Just to make it. And another one of Sherry's many, many wreaths that she's made.
The loofah wreath.
The loofah wreath.
And just very, very simple, understated decorations on the mantle.
What does Wanda say?
She's 1% Irish.
Oh, I'm a big old white mat. I know I have a little of everything. I think I have a relative from Germany. Got the
And then
Avers.
another sideboard in the living room
I cut out that little shamrock for
the door on the Knott's Berry Farm stand.
That's cute, Sherry.
And then this is the little case underneath the TV. There are actually green garlands in there, but they're dressed with some simple bead garlands that we got at Hobby Lobby, along with a few other things to decorate for.
Sorry about that.
okay.
Stop clicking that over there. Put your hands down.
I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit this one instead. Sorry.
Okay. We love decorating for the holidays.
Yeah. So, but that's the decor that they have at their house. So, yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
The blinky. Yeah, Richard says, I like the blinky lights.
Oh, I love everything twinkly. I always tell people, if you come in here and if you think you're going to have a seizure, because you will get seizure-inducing lights.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Well, those lights, Richard, are the ones that I put up for. I actually put them in for Christmas and decided that I was just going to keep the greens in there and just decorate around them for every season with different colored lights on top of the clear that I put in at Christmas.
Like the bunny lights.
The bunnies will go in next.
Yep.
The shamrocks will come out and the bunnies will go in.
And the bunny suppositories will go in place.
I want to lick them. I wonder if they smell like scratch and stiff. The warmer they get, the aroma.
No, they don't.
That would be fun.
Scratch and sniff lights?
Yeah, or when they get warm, they start smelling like warm sugar.
No.
You know, I know you. You're very sensitive to smell.
I do.
That would drive you insane.
Yes, it would. So.
Oh, it'd be great for a few seconds, and it's like, okay, throw them out. Get rid of them.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Ben, what is happening this week on Life with Ben?
Well, I hung out with Arnie and Doug over the weekend on Saturday, and we had a few things that we needed to go pick up. So you're going to go on a little bit of a store tour with us. And that's me, Arnie, and Doug this coming Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. Only on
It was a selfish thing I wanted to go to. Man,
Yeah,
that blow up big time in our face.
Yeah, it did. In fact, I know Ben said that he wanted to do a rant. So.
What happened?
I wanted Grandpa Sims to go up, bitch, bitch, bitch.
All right, here's the deal. You took Tom to the Monster Wings on Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and we were going to be doing our own updated Chicken Sandwich Wars challenge with our latest find, a new place that came up from LA. It's called Angry Chicks. Arnie, Doug, it only opened up in Brentwood a few days ago.
Yeah, well, we could go.
Yeah, and we went to go line up, and it was busy, but we got inside, and I was taking some footage of the interior of the store, thinking that was going to be my next episode of Life with Ben. Got in there, put the camera down finally to decide what I wanted to eat on the menu, and they were selling 2 chicken sliders for $16.
What?
Yeah. My question was, what was their definition of sliders?
Yeah.
How big? The word tender, I don't know what that means. I wonder what tender means. And what kind of buns did they use? Did they use sliders or but? There was way too many questions, and I couldn't see what the food looked like. So
Now, to be fair, their $16 price point was a combo. The problem is that the combo did not include a drink. If you wanted a drink, it was another $2.50. So it would have cost each of us well over $20, including tax.
Did you stay or did you walk out?
We walked out.
Good
We
for
walked
you.
out. We know what it costs to eat out now
Well-
without even knowing what size. And the thing is, the quality of the product, we don't even know what it was. We do know that the buns aren't even made in house. They were there were racks of buns standing off to the side inside the store that you
gross.
could see were purchased at a grocery store.
Yeah, they were manufactured buns. There were so many questions that I had. Then Ben's looking at it and goes, you guys, this is like a lot of money. And then one thing led to another, and right when he said, you guys want to get out, I was so quickly out of the restaurant. And I said, we're either going to go, we're not going to get a burger, either we're going to get porta subs or we're going to get pizza.
That's how they justify calling it angry.
It was weird. I was just like...
To Monster Wings?
To Monster Wings, and it was $50 for the two of us for lunch. Because Tom had he said, please next time don't let me get 12 chicken wings.
No!
Okay, because...
Oh, that's a lot of food.
You guys were probably ordering way too much crap.
Well, I got the regular, 5-piece, or what is it?
Yeah, 5 pieces.
Yeah, of the boneless. He wanted the bone in, so he got 12. But he did get to try 3 flavors.
Oh, well, that's nice, but still 12.
Oh, the heartburn.
That's a lot of food.
The heartburn.
And on top of that, we ordered the lumpia so he could try.
Oh, so you were just ordering and ordering. Okay.
Yeah, that lumpia is a winner. It's really good.
It was just, we don't mind going out for a treat or going out to try something. We get it. Things cost a little bit. But it was just, your mind has to be prepared. I mean, I don't care how much something costs if I want to do it.
Yeah.
But there was something wrong. Nothing was adding up for this.
Yeah,
so
no.
we're we're going to bail, and we ended up having a mango sandwich.
We were going on and on and on about this all the rest of the day.
Our friend said that they bought the bear chicken chunks at Costco based on your recommendation.
Oh, really? And what did they think?
They were yummy and efficient. Thanks to the guys for the referral last week.
Efficient. When did food get to be efficient? Yeah. It was good. I don't like that word. They were efficient. Efficient means that's wrong for food.
No, I don't think so.
They were efficient, meaning
it meant they were easy to prepare and ready to go.
Yeah.
I think it's something that works. It's efficient.
I'm wondering that now.
Our furnace is efficient.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Actually, it's time to say goodnight.
It's actually time to say goodbye.
I need to eat more brownie. I got to get rid of the meat stick. Oh.
What's the song from?
The Mickey Mouse Club?
No.
Are you talking about Carol Burnett?
No.
Doesn't matter.
The kids on The Hills Are Alive.
Oh, The Sound of Music. Yeah, So Long Farewell.
Oh, So Long.
Yeah.
Avita saying goodnight.
They did it in the air fryer and it was 8 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, it was fast.
I'm going to have chicken and waffles with them.
Yeah.
That's what tomorrow's going to be.
Tomorrow's
chicken and waffles.
Tomorrow's dinner is chicken and waffles, so we're looking
I don't know what tomorrow's dinner is going to be. We've got dental appointments tomorrow, so...
Anyway, I want to thank everyone. Thank you so much for the super chats tonight.
Thank you.
Very generous. Thank you.
Jean, and there was another.
It was Margie.
Margie, thank you.
Jean and Margie. Thank you so much for those super chats. We really appreciate it. Of course, they're never expected. We just really thankful for that. So I hope you've had a wonderful time tonight. I'm
glad you loved us.
Yeah, there you go. I'm glad we had this time together for the Carol Burnett show. And I think it was her left ear that she would pull.
I've been pulling my right ear a lot in the mornings because it helps me unplug my ear. I've been having a lot of pressure.
Is it National Pancake Day tomorrow?
I don't know.
Jim would know.
National
He usually
Day.
does that. Jim is saying goodbye to February on his show, so he might be eating pancakes.
Can you believe my parents' wedding anniversary is tomorrow? 53 years they've been married.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I have to deal with that tomorrow and say, sup?
Thank you, everyone, for everything.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Gene, thank you. It's very kind of you. But I have a mumsies and daddies and...
Gene, thank you for the $2 super chat. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, 50... I still count.
53
years.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So, on that note, we'll be back again next week with another episode of PTV Live. Hopefully, we'll have maybe another Cookbook Corner segment. We'll just have to decide on
I'll
which
try
book.
to choose. It's like... Close my eyes and pick it out. No, I don't want that one.
1,200 books, you know.
Well, but I have all my Disney books in there too. Richard put it up a book and talking about the Walt Disney, Reedy Creek thing.
Yeah.
Then he immediately put a picture of the book, and I'm like, oh, I haven't. I do. Project feature. It's like, okay.
Mark, YouTube will be closed February 29th, 30th, 31st. Plan ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mark.
Which
That's funny.
which months have 28 days?
All of them.
All of them.
I know, but it used to be, February.
Okay.
Nice try, Doug.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
And you've been watching PTV Live here on Pepper Tree Villa. And you'll see everything that we did over the weekend, all part of the Moment of Groovy, including a taco bar I had in my office.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was very nice. It was.
He loves his job.
It was a congratulatory taco bar for achieving a goal in our office, which was really important. So we're very happy about it. So we celebrated with a taco bar, and you'll see a little bit of that in the Moment of Groovy. So in the meantime, everyone, have a magical evening. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And now your Moment of Groovy. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Ciao.